Hey, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 114. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter, the Durham's online community paper, which you can check out in its entirety at durhamskywriter.com. Now, it's Bull City Hangout. I'm telling you what's happening today in Durham, and I do invite you to click on that link on the Durham Skywriter Facebook page if you'd like to join me on camera, shoot the breeze, say a belated Happy New Year, promote yourself and/or your business. All of that would be super great. And let me move my keyboard here. It would also be super great if you would share this out. That way, more people here in Durham can find out what indeed is happening. So let's get started with the word page. That's the government and nonprofit information page. And I want to give a shout out and a big hello to 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟. He was my guest on my old show that I used to do, TV Skywriter. I've got to bring that back. That was an interview show, which I really enjoyed doing. But 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟, he's in a new area of business. He was a nasheed singer when I met him, and he's in England, and he came on my show. Nasheed, that's I guess like song of faith. So he was a Muslim nasheed singer, if that's the right phrase. But now he's in a new line of business, and hopefully he'll be joining us. If not tomorrow, then maybe another day. Because again, he just contacted me via Facebook, and he's still out there in which city? Not London, but another city that I've heard of. But anyway, he's in England somewhere. So big shout out to 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟. Looking forward to having you on my show. Okay, again. So the word page, that is the government and nonprofit information page, chock full of really great programs and services being offered by local nonprofits and also the city, county, and state. So go up and down the page, see what pertains to you, go ahead and sign up. And also, it's also a great place to go to get resources and also, let me turn off the sound from backstage. Okay. And also, you can find places to volunteer if that's what you're looking for. Okay, there's some city vacancies that maybe you can help fill. So looks like Roxanne will be joining us after the weather, so that's cool. Let's see. There are city vacancies that maybe you can help with. If you have special knowledge or interest in these areas, you can let the city know by end of day tomorrow that you'd like to fill one of the vacancies on either the Durham Homeless Services Advisory Committee, the Durham Performing Arts Center Oversight Committee, of course, that's the DPAC, or the Mayor's Council for Women. So if you're interested, click on that link, see what it's all about and what is expected of you. And then if you're still interested, then go ahead and let them know that you're interested by end of day tomorrow. Okay, I told you, just about every day I tell you about the 𝗕𝗓𝗟 program, so I won't describe it every single day, but what I will do is to mention it, so you know that it exists and that you can sign up for it. If you are low or moderate income, let me tell you what it stands for. Let me get it correct. So the 𝗕𝗓𝗟 program is Low Income Energy Assistance Program. If you think you need help with your heating bill, then go to durhamskywriter.com, go to the word page, and then scroll down to DSS, Durham County Department of Social Services. And also there is the Low Income Household Water Assistance Program too. All righty, the Durham County Libraries are open until 8, except for Bragtown. Bragtown closes at 6. The libraries reopen tomorrow at 9:30, and Bragtown reopens tomorrow at 10. And let's see what classes are being offered across the state. They're listed under the Durham Tech Community College Small Business Center. This is downtown. They offer free classes, mentors, and workshops for people who want to start a business or learn how to better run their own business. I said mentors, that's SCORE. SCORE offers mentors, that's right. But with Durham Tech, which is downtown, again, they offer free classes. None this week, but the classes that I'm going to mention are being offered across the state by the various community colleges across North Carolina. So today is what, the 14th? Let's see. Let me see. In fact, let me refresh this page and make sure this is current. All righty. Now let's scroll back down to Durham Tech and let's see what classes are being offered. Doo-doo-doo-doo. There we are. Okay, today's the fourth. Oh, today's my grandmother's birthday. Grandma Harris. She would be, believe it or not, 126, which is pretty wild. I wish I have a picture of her on the wall. Let me see if I can find a picture. I know I have pictures on the piano. I'll be right back. I want to show you Grandma Harris real quick. Don't go anywhere. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, here we go. Oh, this is a good one right here. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, here's another one. Okay, wait. Okay, I'm back. She graduated from Whitted, which is now a senior living place. Whitted back in the day was also, actually, the building was the second incarnation of Hillside High School and also Hillside Park High School. But when it was Whitted, it was I think it's called a normal school, which I think is like all the way from little tots up to through high school. I think that's what it means. Anyway, this is Grandma Harris. Today's her birthday. She was born in 1899, which is pretty wild. So that's Grandma. And here's another picture with Granddad. This is not their car because they never had a car, but I guess they're just, showing out a little bit. That's somebody's car. 1937 is Grandma and Granddad. So anyway, I just wanted to say happy birthday. And what I did this weekend, this might be something you might want to try if you're interested in genealogy. I actually went through all of my notes of all the, the births and what, because I tried to put a list like a family tree, and I tried to just have as much information. I just created like this big document of just notes and just any tidbits of information that I have on everybody in my family that I could find. And what I did this weekend, I compiled a master birthday list. So one of these days, I'm going to get an actual calendar and post the birthdays on the calendar. That might be something that maybe your kids might want to try because it sounds like it's kind of daunting. It can be. But yeah, to have a master family birthday calendar, that's an idea for you. Maybe your kid can do it as a school project. Just saying. Okay, now where was I? Boy, did I get off on a tangent. Oh my God. Okay, let's see. I think I was at Durham Tech. Yeah, the classes. Okay. I just had to, you can't go a day without wishing your folks happy birthday. Okay, so there's a class today from 2 until 3:30, and it is called The ABCs of Starting a Small Business on a Limited Budget. And I strongly, yeah, that resonates with me for sure. And here's another class. Oh, 6:30 until 7:30. Agribusiness marketing strategies to grow your family's community. That sounds like what UCAN is doing. Uh, and basically, agribusiness is like running a farm or community garden, make money, and help your community. So if you want to do that, then definitely take the class. These classes are online, totally free. So from 6:30 until 7:30, agribusiness marketing strategies to grow your family's community. Love that. And here's one more. Oh, that's tomorrow. Okay, that's tomorrow. So that's it for the classes for today. Okay, let's go to the health page. There's a couple of things I want to mention for the health page. Of course, got your COVID numbers. And Roxanne is a mom. I don't know, because I don't, I'm not always able to keep up with everything, but I heard that a lot of young people are falling prey to this respiratory ailment. I don't know if Roxanne knows anything about that, or I hope most parents know about it. But yeah, some people are bringing the masks back out. I'm just saying. So there's some kind of respiratory ailment that the kids are, not just kids, but they're bringing it home from school. Let's put it that way. So you might want to look into that. Okay, now the blood connection, they're having a blood drive. So let me tell you all about that. You can literally help them save lives by donating blood. So there's going to be a blood drive today at O2 Fitness, University Hill. That's the area with the gorgeous, gigantic murals on Shannon Road. The official address is 3103 Shannon Road, and of course, when you're on University Drive, you can see the beautiful buildings and the gorgeous art. But the official entrance is on Shannon Road. So if you want to take part in this blood drive, it's from 4 until 7:30, and that's later on today. Okay, and also HELP is open right now. HELP is the Health Equipment Loan Program. They're open on Tuesdays from 10 until 2, and then Fridays from 1 until 5, where you can donate items like walkers, wheelchairs, etc., and then they turn around and loan them out to people who need them and don't have the money for them. So if you're in either camp, then check them out. They're at 4206 North Roxborough Street, and again, they're open today until 2. Okay. Oh, I forgot to check for the health events page. Let me just click and see if there's anything happening today. With it being the 14th, let's see. I'm glad I checked. Okay. So the Breast and GYN Cancer Support Group, the virtual meeting is going to be this evening from 5:30 until 7. It's run by Duke. I've got the link right there so that you can register. And there's going to be a Duke Dementia Evening Care Partner Support Group meeting. That's a long name. That's this evening from 6:30 until 8. Basically, it's for someone caring for someone with dementia or Alzheimer's. You can get some tips and share some tips of your own because it can be very it's a big job taking care of someone. That's why I moved here to Durham to take care of my aunt. It's a big job. You need all the help you can get. So you might want to attend this meeting, which starts at 6:30. And then here's another meeting from 7 until 8:30, the virtual meeting of the Younger Onset Support Group. They will be meeting from 7 until 8:30. And this is for people whose family members have early onset Alzheimer's. It's kind of a different kind of Alzheimer's. I mean, it is Alzheimer's, but it's what they call vascular. I'm not sure what that means, but you can get it I saw someone on TV with Alzheimer's at age 40. So that's what they call younger onset. So you might want to look into that. Now, tomorrow, the Emerald Doula's new parent hangout is going to be at their office, 5317 Highgate Drive, over there, not too far from the Target, from 10:30 until noon. So parents, and if you don't have a babysitter, your baby up to age 1 can attend these meetings where you can share your challenges and your successes. These meetings are totally judgment free and welcoming of literally all types of families. It's a free event. You don't even have to register. They don't demand that you wear a mask, but have one handy just in case someone has the sniffles or someone is coughing or, don't go if you're sick, but sometimes, I'm just saying, just look out for yourself. One more meeting, the Daughters Concerned for Aging Relative Support Group will be meeting virtually tomorrow at noon. And this is basically, you don't have to be literally a daughter, but someone caring for an aging relative. Get some tips and share some tips if you have some tips. All righty, let's go to the Senior Scope page very quickly. Let's see. The Durham Center for Senior Life, 406 Rigsby Avenue, a great place to hang out if you're older. And they have evening hours on certain nights. Now let's see, today's what, Tuesday? So this afternoon, bingo, okay, at 1 o'clock, quilt making at 1, Arthritis Foundation exercise program at 2:15, Kings in the Corner at 2:30. It's some kind of a card game. Acrylic painting at 4. Band practice at 3. Yes, they have a band you can try out. A muscle pump at 5:15. Cardio and more at 5:30, and line dancing at 6:15. Tomorrow morning, muscle pump at 8:40. Total body workout at 10. quick drawing class at 10, ping pong at 10, actividades en español at 10, super agers advanced phone and computer class at 1. Now let's see if there are any special events happening, with today being the 14th. Let's see. Yes, Medicare Basics, a very important class that you've got to take if you're approaching the age where you get Medicare. So if you're getting close to 65, then head over to the Durham Center for Senior Life. This special class is hosted by senior pharmacists, and it starts at 6 o'clock. This is the kind of information that you really need. And senior pharmacist is great. They help people get medications if they can't afford it. They help with Medicare, help sign you up with these programs. Definitely come to the class at 6. Let's see. Now, tomorrow at noon, RSVP, which is the Retired and Senior Volunteer Program, they'll be talking about volunteer opportunities if you're looking to help others. Now, tomorrow's topic will be the Durham VA healthcare system, so you can help military veterans get access to healthcare and help them with all of that. That's tomorrow from noon until 1 in the theater. Also happening tomorrow, painting with police. So if you always wanted to talk to the police in a casual kind of way, you have something on your mind, you want to be cool about it, you can paint with the police and talk about whatever's on your mind. If you just want to paint, you can just sign up and paint with the police officers tomorrow from 12:30 until 3. Okay, and let's now go to the Let's Go page, and then that'll be it. And we'll bring on Roxanne after I do the weather. So let's go to the Let's Go page, and let's scroll down to 14. Let's see. Let me refresh the page and make sure I've got the latest. There we go. Now let's scroll down again. Okay, New Visions. It's Tuesday. New Visions, they have their grocery giveaway today. If you are in need, head over there now because they start at 12:30. New Visions of Africa restaurant is 1306 Fayetteville Street. They're taking part in this federal program where they have all of this oodles of food to give away. So their grocery giveaway, 1306 Fayetteville Street, starts at 12:30 and will go for a couple of hours. Definitely, if you are in need, don't be embarrassed. Just head over there now. Park in the W.D. Hill parking lot, which is right next door. They finally reopened that side street and go down that side street and go ahead and park at W.D. Hill. And again, it starts in just a few minutes. Definitely get some free groceries. The Bookmobile, which is run by the Durham County Library, they'll be paying a visit to Durham Central Park this afternoon. So you can take out books if you work downtown and you just can't seem to make it to the library. Then head over to Durham Central Park, which is, of course, 501 Foster Street. They'll be there from 3 until 3:30. When you're done with the book, of course, you can return it to any library that's, whichever one's closest to your house. New Visions will be back from 3 until 6, giving away free meals. So if you are in need and you can't use the groceries because maybe you don't have kitchen access where you live, then just get a free meal between 3 and 6. Let's see. I told you about the Medicare Basics seminar at 6, told you about that. The Black and Brown Ballet class is going to be held at the Hayti Heritage Center, the corner of Fayetteville and Lakewood, tonight, 6:30 until 8. You have to be at least age 12 and a beginning or intermediate ballet dancer. The class fee is $10, just to let you know about that in advance. Now, if you have a child in high school who wants to go to college, then check out A+ Test Prep's ACT Prep Preview for College and Career. That's going to be tonight, 6:45 until 7:45. Their office is 3500 Westgate Drive. Now, it's a free session, so high school students can learn more about this comprehensive ACT test. It helps you determine who gets the college scholarships and also financial aid opportunities, and also opportunities with the military and the job market. I didn't know about those last two. So you can click for more information and to register for this free event, which is happening tonight. The Tuesday Blues Jam is from 7 until 10 at the Blue Note Grill. You can enjoy some blues for free. It's a restaurant, so order something. But yeah, it's free admission. You can hop on stage after you sign up and sing or play the blues. Should be a really fun event. Now, if you play guitar or bass, don't worry about your amp. You can use one of their amps. And again, the music starts at 709 Washington Street. Okay, now tomorrow morning, let's see. 𝗕𝗟𝗟𝗟 Free Will Baptist Church, they're going to have their food giveaway tomorrow from 10 until noon. Get in line early because the need is still out there. They're located at 128 Cornwallis Road. Catholic Charities, they run the Durham Community Food Pantry from 10 until 1 tomorrow, 2020 Chapel Hill Road in the Lakewood Shopping Center. So you can head over there as well. Also, they have diapers. They've got pull-ups, newborn to toddler, and then big ones for adults. All right, I think that's pretty much. Oh, wait a minute. Improvisational Fusion is going to be played by guitarist Daniel 𝗕𝗨𝗟𝗟𝗟 at Boxyard RTP tomorrow from noon until 2. It's an outdoor venue. I know you're saying it's cold out there, but they do have heaters. They've got heaters, and they've got those propane heaters. They've got a big one overhead and a big fan pushing the air down. And they also have a couple of fire pits. So it might actually be fun. So this is at Boxyard RTP, 900 Park Offices Drive off of Highway 54. Okay. Oh boy, I don't have a place to put this. Wait a minute. Let me put this over here because I have my grandmother's picture. Wait, let me move my grandmother's pictures. Okay, wait. Okay, let me move these over here real quick. This is a very casual show, as you can tell. Okay, put my iPad up here. I didn't want to scratch up my pictures. And let me find my weather intro. And let me grab my iPhone real quick. It's not too bad. It's 41. I mean, it is winter. It is sunny, so there's that. It's going to be sunny all day long. I don't think we're going to see any clouds. We're going to have a clear night, too. It's going to be cold, though, going down to 28. But the high today will be 45, and that's not bad at all for winter. Not bad in the least. So that's cool. Now, tomorrow, it's going to be a little airish tomorrow. It's going to be cold. Airish, I got that word from my grandmother's. I didn't mean to click on that. Sorry about that. But anyway, my my grandmother's mom used to say airish. So I never met her, but I stole that word. When I heard that she was using it, I decided I would use that as well. So it's going to be airish tomorrow. It's only going to be 37. So you might want to bundle the kids up tomorrow as well. Yeah, 37. Now that's cold. And then Thursday, it goes back up to 45. And, we're going to get 50 on Saturday. Okay. Not bad. We have a lot to look forward to. But right now, it's 41. It's going up to 45. All right. Now, the reason why my hand slipped was because I was looking for the Let's Hang Out intro so I could bring on Roxanne. So let me click on that transition and then bring on our special guest, Roxanne. She was on yesterday and she's going to be on again today. Let me do this correctly. Let's see. How about that? It worked yet again. Roxanne, what's
Hey,
you?
well, the lady that I'm going to talk to tonight would have to reschedule.
Oh, okay.
But since I already have all that other time, spread out everywhere, I think I just might sit there and wait for people to come on and ask me questions.
Okay. Let me write that down. It's going to be at
You
6.
know?
You moved the time back to 6:30, right?
Well, I did put
7:30.
it at 5 until she told me she couldn't because she had to work till 4.
Okay.
So, people are not getting home. I'll probably change it back to 6:30 or
Okay. Let me write
7.
that down. So,
So, you know,
so folks, if you are interested in learning about epilepsy, seizure, the day and see YouTube channel. Let me write this down.
and they can ask questions and I can go back and look online, answer it,
Yeah.
type in one if they couldn't, catch me.
Okay, so that's going to be at 6:30 tonight, folks. So
Yeah.
put that on your calendar or your apps, whatever the folks are using nowadays. And it is Seizure the Day NC, which is on YouTube.
Yep.
Did you have that the cute little is that pink or purple?
Oh,
Amazing
yeah.
hair.
Both.
Cute. I like that. You
I
didn't have that
mixed it.
yesterday.
Yeah. Thank you. I had it yesterday.
Oh, you did?
The sun just didn't come in the window as good, I guess.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Because you have those you used to have behind you
Oh, my
the
purple.
ribbon thing, the purple.
Yeah, the purple ribbon.
Yeah.
I'll have that. I'll have it on YouTube. But
Okay.
yeah, this is
Have
just
you
plain wall.
have you created maybe you should create a virtual background with a bunch of those. You know how they do with the logo
Yeah, yeah.
logos.
They say I could do that now. I might try it. Or I might even try the one you used tonight.
Okay. I wonder if can you do it with Canva? You can do
Oh, I
anything with
use
Canva.
Canva. Oh, I use, yeah, Canva's nice.
And folks, Canva, if you don't know about Canva, get hip.
Check
Canva
it out.
is
Check it out. Yeah.
it's a graphics program unlike any graphics program you've ever seen. And the
Hmm.
free version is powerful. I don't know if you have the pro version or not. Um, I
I tried out the Pro
mhm.
and I liked it. So I
Yeah.
had to get it because it
Okay.
lets you add the beginning of my show to it with,
Okay.
welcome and all of that. And then it plays music and it has that cool little background, I think.
You
It
can
is.
do all that. And in fact, if you're a
Yeah.
nonprofit, you get a discount. Because
Uh,
you told me that. Is that
did
still
I? Okay. Well, I don't do that. I don't do the nonprofit discount anymore. So,
okay? I mean, but they it still
oh,
exists.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And also, if you're like me, you're in media. They don't have a media discount, but they have a media area where
Right.
you can use
Yeah.
templates and create,
And
different things.
oh, it was so nice how they automatically, have the dimensions,
Yeah,
correct dimensions for wherever you want to send it. That's
I
a
love
breeze
that
too.
because if you want to do an
Um,
Instagram post, you just click on Instagram. You can do, YouTube, Facebook.
hmm.
They've got all the dimensions all figured out, and I love that because I used to have to remember. I would say, "Is it 1920?"
I
Yeah, I
know.
don't have to remember that anymore.
No, you don't. But I wanted to come on and let people know that got the weirdest call today saying the Department of, let's see, in the inspector office of the inspector general. Yes.
Hmm.
And it's horrible to say this, but you can tell by the accent when it's not the real name they give.
Okay.
Because they can't be from the US with their accent with that kind of name, Bill, you know.
Sky.
I
So,
hate to say that.
so what are they? They're trying to get money from you, or what are they
No,
doing?
they
Some
told me,
scam?
well, they're trying to get information because they
Ooh,
told me somebody spent $1,500 in Texas for on my Amazon account.
then Amazon would contact you, wouldn't it?
Right. And I want people to
In
know
general,
that
what the heck?
because, then they said that, he gave me what employee number and the number of where I could, um, you know, that would be the one that I'd have to report them using. I mean,
And of course, it's their number,
huh?
and of course, it's going to be their one of their numbers.
Right. They have it worked out. All that they think make people think that, oh, this is real. But no, Amazon calls you and saying he's from the office of the inspector general, and then it being, from
Mm-mm.
where they said, "Oh, well, they used your card. How many cards? Do you have 5 cards?" And I'm like, "No."
And you're pregnant.
I mean, he talked to the wrong person today.
I mean,
So,
he wouldn't have had the nerve to ask for the numbers of the cards, would he? I mean, that's just too.
right, no, he just tried to get little bits of information, and
That's weird.
it's horrible. And then he said he was going to put me through to the Department of Treasury.
That's the people that make the money. That doesn't make any sense. So stupid.
Right, right. So, I
Dumb.
mean, it's
That's embarrassing.
I just had
I got a
to.
text today though, Roxanne. I got a text from Easy Pass, Massachusetts, and they said you owe six. You have an unpaid, um, what do you call it? I guess your car goes through the tolls. Yeah. So an
Yeah,
unpaid toll payment of $6.99. And they tell you always to go to the original. If they say I'm from so and so, then go to the actual original so and so. Don't ever click on their link.
right.
So I went to because it said Easy Pass MA, and I assumed it was Massachusetts. So I actually looked it up. I've never been to Massachusetts, so and my car is so old, it wouldn't make it to Massachusetts.
It's
So,
horrible what people will try
but I
to
was
do.
reading it's a scam that started last year, and people fall for it because it's only $6.99, and they figure,
Uh-huh.
it's not that big a deal. But if you contact millions of people
Right.
and get $7 from each person, you can become a millionaire.
Yeah, you can. It's awful. The little amounts, like when they steal your card or
Mhm,
something, your credit card. They don't like this dude said somebody bought a $1,500 TV
mhm.
in San Antonio, Texas.
Oh, here's another thing, Roxanne, what they do because this happened last month. My watch went off, and I'm like, what's going on? You know, and it was asking about a. It was my credit card asking if it was me who took out who made a payment of 93 cents, and I'm like, and it was some school in some foreign, not foreign, I mean some other state, and I
Yeah.
was like, it's not me. And so I tried to call Capital One's number, and they actually said, call. It was just at 2 in the morning, and so they said call us at 9. So I called at 9, and basically what they scammers do, they will take out like just like $1 or just under a
Right.
dollar, and you won't notice because it's not a big
Right.
deal. But my credit cards alert me.
Mine do too.
And even though it was only 93 cents, it was like,
Right.
"Is this you?" And I was like, "No." So they immediately canceled that card and sent me a new card.
Oh, the poor
And
group that I'm
they say
with.
what they do though, here's what they do. So they take out just like 90, like just a few cents,
Mhm.
figuring if you don't notice, and they'll go ahead and order a
Right.
house
Right.
or a car or a cruise, because they
Right.
figure, "Oh, she's not paying attention." So, you know.
Yeah, they pay. Yeah.
So pay attention to all of your transactions. If you see something, and even if it's 85 cents, and you think you're wondering, what's that? Check it out because
Right.
it's a test run.
Right. I
It,
just had to tell people about that because telling me they were going to make me go to Homeland Security and Department of Treasury and
Department
the
of
Inspector General. I
Treasury
mean,
lets you know they do not know how this country operates.
right. Yeah.
So silly, so silly.
And
But
I
thank you
feel
for
bad.
that.
I feel bad for the older folks that think they have to pay for it.
Yeah. Hopefully they're so old they don't know how to do it.
Right.
You know,
Well,
ideally, you know.
my grandma accidentally called somebody in Japan.
How did that? How'd you do that?
I don't, well, it was on the bill, my mom's bill, because she helped her with all of that,
Okay.
and because my grandma was like 88 then. She lived till she was 92, and
Mhm.
you know, saying she returned a call. Well, it was somebody from
I
Japan.
can imagine. Mushy mushy. What?
But at least the
Oh
phone company
man.
understood not to
Oh,
charge.
Tachi is saying Happy New Year. Hey, Tachi. I saw you on somebody's show, Dr. Vibe. Yeah, Dr. Tachi was on Dr. Vibe's show
Oh,
a couple days ago or last week. I just stumbled across it. It was delightful. And speaking of delightful, Mediascope, I don't know if it's tomorrow or not. I don't know if you're back in the groove or not. But folks, if you're interested in watching a really fun show on Facebook, check out Mediascope. Go to Mediascope 16 on Facebook and follow Tachi because her show is all about tech, social media, pop culture. She's got a virtual food truck there and it's really fun. It's
cool.
really fun. Have you ever watched Roxanne? It's really
No, uh-uh.
yeah, it's at 6 o'clock Eastern on 6 p.m. Eastern on
Okay.
Facebook, and I think she's on LinkedIn, and she's on a
Oh, good.
Caribbean radio station and
Nice.
all kinds of places. So you can let us know, Tachi, if the show's going to be airing tomorrow because it's so much fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. People attend from literally from around the world.
Cool. Well,
It's
hey, if they have questions about epilepsy, let me know because
okay. 'Cause
I have a doctor that will come and speak if I have enough people to ask questions.
Okay. So,
So,
Tachi, if you know anyone who wants to learn about epilepsy, Roxanne's going to have an open forum show tonight at 6:30 Eastern on the Seizure the Day NC YouTube channel. So you might want to check it out. If you happen to know anybody with epilepsy, you might. You never know.
I'll have to get with her on Facebook,
Yeah.
friend her or something. That way I'll know the show she's going to do. And that sounds nice going out into the public like that.
Hmm.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
There are these two guys on Instagram that um, he had a one of the amplifiers on
Mhm.
wheels that,
Okay.
well, not an amp, but I guess just,
What do you call it, like a bullhorn kind of speaker thing?
well, the dude did talk through it,
Hmm.
but then they bought a roller speaker, I guess, where
Okay.
he
Like
could
a
just,
PA, like a PA system.
okay, yeah, where he could
Okay.
talk through a microphone.
Okay.
And both of them have epilepsy, and they went and talked to people on the streets
Oh, I
through
like
New
that.
York. And
Oh,
they're both
no.
they're on Instagram starting at 11.
Okay. Every
And
day?
yes, every day.
Okay. Let me
Yeah,
write it down. So
they're
11
cool.
o'clock. Do you
I
know
don't
their name?
I forgot it because I haven't watched it in such a long time, but
Well, when you get the info, you can put it in the show notes or
I
just let me
will. Yeah, because
know. I love live streaming. I love interacting with people, watching people interact and all that kind of stuff. So I love all that stuff.
yeah, they're really good. Because I was surprised I found them. I'm like, wow, I've got to,
Mhm.
really find out more about them. And
Get them on your show.
I was going to do that
Got to
too.
get them on your show.
Yeah. And the doc that I met too
Mhm.
wants to talk to him, but
Okay.
we haven't been
I
able to
hope you
get
can talk
time.
to the parents of the young Disney star who died.
I would like, I mean, I'd like
Because they
to.
have a foundation,
Uh huh.
and I
And,
assume
and
they're
they
out of
help
California.
cure.
Hmm?
They help cure. It's what another epilepsy foundation.
Oh,
Well,
okay,
not foundation, another epilepsy nonprofit,
okay, okay.
and they're good because more of their money goes towards research.
Mhm.
than paying people.
I think I forget the young man's name. He was on a couple of shows on Disney Channel.
Yeah,
Um, Cameron, Cameron something. But anyway,
yeah,
his parents want to really inform parents about
hmm
what epilepsy is all about because he had only had a couple of seizures. It's not like he had them all the time.
that's why the doctors don't tell you that when you could have one that'll kill you. And you got to know, you know.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
like I didn't know until I talked to other patients.
Hmm.
Doctor never told me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
one of
in
these
his. It
days.
was in his. It was in his sleep, and I know that sometimes you have like a. They call it a aura. You can kind of know
Mm-hmm.
you're about to have one, and I know some people have pets that can alert them when they're about to have one.
Yeah,
And yeah, it's really sad when you have epilepsy and that happens because he had no idea. I mean, it
yeah.
was he never had a bad one, and it was they didn't think it was a big deal.
Right, right. But one of the shows I had, the lady couldn't come on because of how bad she would cry.
Hmm.
But she talked about losing her daughter.
Oh boy, yeah, that's
Yeah.
rough.
So,
So it's something worth learning about for sure. So today's show, 6:30, definitely folks, check it out on the Seizure the Day NC YouTube channel.
yeah. And that's why I came on today was to tell you people need to look at it because they're calling and it's so stupid.
Who
When
you
all
mean?
they tell you to like, did you buy this? Did you buy this? Well, here I am thinking they're going to ask me for money. I'll just say, I'll call the Department of Treasury myself.
Oh, you're talking about the scam call you got. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I wanted to tell people
I
that.
appreciate you telling us
Doesn't
about
mess
that
me up.
because, and then they gave me the opportunity to tell you about the text I got. Now the
Uh-huh.
text was the English was pretty good, but it wasn't perfect. And
Uh,
I'm thinking when things come from government, it's usually perfect
oh yeah.
because I guess they have proofreaders. I don't know, but they're usually. I mean, the English is usually perfect because when you're in that line of work where you're writing press releases, I
And
mean,
spelled correctly.
you have a mastery of the language usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then how sometimes they spell things
Hmm.
is incorrect too. So they just
Yeah.
have to watch out for that.
So when I looked at the text, I was like, and plus when
Mhm.
it said easy pass MA, and I knew that was Massachusetts, and I've never been to Massachusetts. I want to go one day, but no, I've never been there. And my car, like I said, it's so old. It would. I don't think I can make it to Massachusetts in my car. I'm
I'm
pretty
sorry, I
sure.
don't have one for you to borrow because I don't drive.
If I went to Massachusetts, it would be by plane. Believe me,
Oh, okay.
it would
That's
be
good
too
for
long a
you.
drive for me.
All
Mm-mm.
righty. Well, I'm going to leave you and let you finish. I just had to tell people that
Well,
because
thank
it's
you, Roxanne.
done.
And if I'm around at 6:30, I will be tuning in.
Okay, thank you.
And when the lady reschedules, let us know.
I will do that. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
Roxanne. Thank you. You take care.
You too.
Okay. Bye bye.
Bye.
Awesome. I love it when people drop by. You can drop by as well. I do Bull City Hangout at noon just about every weekday and then 10 a.m. on Saturdays. And I have to say just about because sometimes I have appointments or things that I have to do and I just can't do the show live. Sometimes I have to pre record or do it later or sometimes even skip the day depending on the circumstance. So usually I do the show at noon. So you can whenever I'm on, you can always drop in and join me and promote yourself. That would be super awesome. And with that, thank you, Roxanne, for coming on the show. And I will put Tachi's message back on. Thank you, Tachi, for watching the show. And I will be watching Mediascope if it's on tomorrow. Let us know. You can feel free to put any information that you want in the show notes in the comments. And with that, I guess I'll say Have a beautiful afternoon. Let me check the weather one more time. See if it got any warmer. It got warmer. It's 42 now. The high will be 45. And with that, have a beautiful day. Read the Durham Skywriter at durhamskywriter.com. And that is it for today's show. Ciao for now.